Hi. It's Thursday, and it's been a weird week. I don't know how it's been where you are, and many of you are where I am here in the Quad Cities, but we had 77 degrees, 79 degrees Tuesday. Yesterday was beautiful. We had hail, but well, it stopped now. 30 seconds ago, it was snowing. Pellets, little pellets, not hail, because it wasn't big enough, because we've had that. We had 2-inch hail the other night too. No, snowing pellets. What is happening? The whole world's crazy. And, well, we probably feel crazy. So, it's time to calm down. We're going to come to Tadasana. And we're going to relax our shoulders and let go of the crazy. Crazy doesn't help us. Crazy makes us feel stressed and anxious. It makes us want to yell at people. We got to breathe. Calm your shoulders, relax your jaw. Come into your breath. Come into your breath. Okay. Maybe some of the crazies receded. At least it's not quite so loud. I hope it's not so loud. Let's get started. Pick whichever side you want to. I'm going to start with standing on my right leg. You can pick the other side. As long as you balance yourself out, it's all good. You're going to draw in your left, and you're going to hug it in. Everybody will be at a different place. For some of you, you are going to have to bring those hands underneath your thigh. That's fine. Do it. Some of you, it'll still be too high. Extend out. Do what you need to. If you can, hug in as close as possible. Now, as you're hugging in, don't do this. This is awful. It hurts your neck. It hurts your shoulders. Don't do it. Hug it in and drop your shoulder blades down. Find your core. Center in. Breathe. You got it. When you're ready, let it go. Release. We'll do the other side. So now my left leg is my standing. Draw in that right. Flex your toes if you can. If it's too much, don't do it. Hug it in as much as it's comfortable. Don't think both sides have to be the same. They don't. Okay, when you're ready, release it down. We did this maybe the first video. We're going to do it again. You're going to interlace your fingers behind your back. Drop those hands down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And those hands lift up however far they lift away from your hips. It's not a rule. When you're ready, we'll tip over and tuck. So exhaling, tip yourself over, tuck your chin in, raise those hands. If you were in a class with me, I might come around and try to bring those arms a little bit further back, but you never force. When you're ready to inhale, we come up, release our shoulders. Again, you can do rotations backwards and forwards. Now we're going to do warrior 2. Feet nice and wide. Left toes are coming out first for me. Heel lines up with arch. Hips and heart square off. Base of your big toe, base of your little toe, nice and firm, both feet. Inner heel and outer heel are strong on both feet. If you anchor down in those 4 points of your feet and you're squared off with your shoulders and your hips, you might feel more in those inner thighs or more across your hip flexors. That's okay. Shouldn't hurt. Tight, that's fine. Breathe in, arms come up. Exhale, you sink down. Now when you sink, you may have to change the angle of that back foot. That's okay. My big toe turns in a little bit more. I separate that little toe a little bit more. You separate your toes as much as you can, as much as it's comfortable. You extend into your fingertips. Maybe you drop lower into that front knee. You don't have to. Do it as far as it's comfortable for you. You're broad from the breastbone out. Broad into those arms, like you're making space between all the bones in your arms. Between the collarbones and the shoulders, the upper arms, the lower arms, the bones in your wrists and the bones in your fingers and your hands, spread them out. When you come to an exhale, we're going to extend our angle. So with your exhale, forearm to your thigh. Top arm is up and overhead. You're gonna turn your gaze so it's looking like you're almost looking underneath your armpit. You can come down lower if you want to, but this is fine. Still open through your heart. Still making more space in your bones. We're gonna now revolve our extension. So when you're ready with your exhale, your top hand's gonna come down to the floor if it can. If it can't, you can bring it to the outside of your leg. If you had a block, remember we talked about I don't have props at home, but if you had a block, you could bring it down. Trying to bring it so that that hand lands or your fist lands more or less right below your shoulder. And then you're turning your heart toward that front leg. Now I like to wrap my arm around my waist. It's more comfortable, but you can stack up, you can come overhead. Play around with what works better for you. You can turn that back foot if you need to. When you come to an inhale, come back to your extended angle. When you're ready, breathing in, back to your warrior two. Inhale the knee up, arms get to come down. We're gonna come out to that other side. Now, if your hips get tired and you gotta jump your feet together for a little bit first, fine, come out when you're ready to come out. Front heel lines up with the back arch. 4 points of your feet are nice and strong. When you're ready, let yourself go into pose. Breathing in, we lift the arms. Breathing out, we drop into the knee. Space, space, space all along those arm bones. Exhale, you're gonna extend your angle. Okay, and you're in this extension for as long as you're comfortable. Hold it for a couple breaths, hold it for several. Let your jaw relax, don't clench your teeth together. Let there be space. When you're ready, we're going to revolve this angle. So exhaling, top hand comes down. If you need to change the back angle of your foot, do so. Heart comes around toward that front knee. When you're ready with your inhale, coming back to your extension. Breathing in, warrior two. Inhale, the knee is up. Arms come down. I'm going to turn my big toes toward each other now. And as you exhale, wide angle forward fold. You drop your head, tuck your chin. After a few breaths, walk your hands forward, several hand lengths. You're going to come off your mat. And then we're going to press your hips back so that we're in a wide angle downward facing dog. Head drops down, chin tucks in. You'll notice as you press back, the shoulder is not over your wrist. It's quite a bit further away. When you're ready, on an inhale, you're going to shift those shoulders so they now are over your wrists. So you can jump or step your feet together. And make your way back up. All right, there's your practice for today. Add to it as you want to. Do more, do less. It's your choice, it's your practice. Enjoy whatever. Hey, at least it's not snowing anymore. Baby steps. Have a great day. Namaste.